The backlash is real. As in today's episode, we look at the fallout from Cat's Dokibird video, along with further developments regarding the Sinder documents, all while PLAVE's management announce legal actions. But firstly, today, we take a look at this new mysterious account, simply named Saba at Sameko Saba. This particular YouTube account being created 2 weeks ago on May 4th, but now being discovered by internet users and gaining over 100,000 subscribers in a matter of hours. One singular video posted to the channel yesterday and now reaching up to 250,000 views. This particular video sounding like a waiting room music track and potentially featuring a very familiar voice. Saba taking to Twitter earlier this morning and tweeting out simply yo ho and a fish emoji. This then kicking off a storm of speculation. The Twitter account following only 3 other accounts, one of them being Ordan, who has worked extensively with HoloEN production talents, alongside Dooby, and perhaps more telling, Senzawa, in their bio listed as the chaotic blue dummy, #1 fan of Galgura and blank, and perhaps we now know who that blank will belong to. The Senzawa account following this Saba account very early into its creation. Senzawa, after years of hiatus, also making waves earlier in April, simply tweeting out this, a fish emoji, which is starting to look very familiar. As it turns out, back on May 2nd, a trademark filing application was submitted for Sameko Saba and all merchandise related to this branding. The current owner of this trademark being Incoming Next LLC, and the attorney filing this belonging to Odin Law and Media, a highly prominent media law firm that has assisted numerous high-profile VTubers and agencies in the past. The domain of sameko-saba.com also leading back to this Twitter account. And while we have Nikomi Kuri breaking this down for us, the first thing I saw was her name, and I'm dying. She literally is just sharky fish in Japanese. Like Same, shark, ko is a suffix for girls' names, then Saba is just mackerel. This account already kicking off with fan art from King Biscuit saying, "We are so back." Aperture here with little fish finds her way home, while Nya gives us small catch today, but it's pretty cute, and Shiafune offering up this fish, which was retweeted by Dooby herself. So while very quickly, we also have Nanashi Mumei, once again graduated from HoloLive English, being the subject of this tweet. This user saying, "I'm still thinking about that Mumei Nendo. Crazy how someone can look at this thing of beauty and just decide to cancel it without notice. I really don't know how they could justify that." This particular prototype of the Nanashi Mumei Nendoroid being missing in action recently at trade shows, still showing off the Heikos Bells and Orochrony Nendoroid prototypes. This despite before her graduation, Nanashi Mumei stating that she did believe this Nendo would see the light of day. That particular tweet also being liked by Dooby herself, as this user would also tweet out, "Can she ask what's going on with this?" As now we're looking at what's going on with Miku, tweeting out Elira Pendora, a member of NijiEN English, and Finana Ryugu had Lin make a surprise guest appearance at their 4th anniversary live show. This being held in celebration of the 4th anniversary of Lazu Light. This being highly similar to the event from last summer in 2024, in which Ike Eveland, now graduated from NijiEN English, had paid anywhere in the range of $40,000 to $75,000 US to have Miku guest appear on his 3D debut. That 3D debut no longer able to be viewed, as Ike did remove all videos from his channel upon his graduation. And yet, to the surprise of many, Ike will be making another 3D concert post-graduation, that coming up on Tuesday, May 20th at 5 a.m. in the morning Pacific time and 8 a.m. in the morning Eastern time. This being a Luxium concert pre-recorded in the later half of 2024. While we have NijiEN English's Uki Violeta excitedly reacting to Lin appearing during that Lazu Light 4th anniversary. All the while, Uki would turn a lot of heads and raise a lot of eyebrows with this particular tweet, taking to his past life Twitter account, simply posting this gif of Morticia Addams seemingly drinking tea. This posted at 3:05 a.m. in the morning Eastern time on May 14th. Many users suspecting that was a reaction to the Catliente Dokibird video. Dokibird herself just 15 minutes later after Uki's PL account tweet, then sending out her own Google document regarding that particular video. Dokibird tweeting out the next day, "Thank you everyone for the outpouring support and love. I was honestly so scared and worried when I had to make a Google Doki. I'll be back in a few days days to care for the doggo and not look at social media. I miss you all, Dragoons, and hope you can wait a little longer. Dokibird now returning to streaming today, as also this weekend being the guest of honor at FanimeCon. As also today, Dokibird would quote retweet MSI Gaming Canada saying, if you are at Gamescom Canada, MSI will be giving away free exclusive Doki merch, so if you're looking for more items for your Doki shrine, this is the place to go. Meanwhile, we do have more fallout regarding that Dokibird video from Catliente. This video still up on Cat's YouTube channel, despite currently estimated to have a 80% dislike ratio, and Cat herself now losing over 3,000 subscribers in the days since. That as, during this 1 hour and 48-minute video, Cat, during her over a dozen tangents, would try to place blame on Dokibird for having not taken responsibility, as seemingly Cat would say she's a good person for taking responsibility for this following event.
Just suck it up, man. I'm gonna give a personal anecdote, okay? There was one time I filmed a video about a VTuber. The video was edited by my editor. It was on my YouTube channel as unlisted. Then the VTuber had made a post writing, I feel really uncomfortable with people making videos about my situation. News YouTubers specifically, which includes me. And I saw that and I was like, oh, okay, not gonna post the video. I never told my editor to not post the video. I had the video unlisted. It was not scheduled. Then my editor, because I upload once a day, noticed that I did not have a video scheduled for the day. So my editor uploaded the video without me knowing. I was asleep because we're in different time zones. My editor's in Europe, I'm in the US. My editor uploaded the video. He didn't know that there was a tweet that the VTuber expressed they didn't want people to talk about it. The VTuber was upset because they were upset about the way it was titled, whatever. And then so the editor changed the title and the VTuber was even more upset. Also, for clarity, English is not my editor's first language, so it came off weird probably because it's not his first language. I woke up at like 4 p.m. because I wake up really late and I saw all of this going down. All of this was happening over the course of 6 hours and I had no idea because I was asleep. I've now talked to my editor. He will not upload videos. I will only be the one that uploads the videos. He will not post videos without me knowing. It's honest mistake, happens. You know, I saw something, I didn't communicate it to my editor. I was like, I'm not gonna post it. But regardless, it happened. The video was live now and the VTuber was upset. So I was like, oh shoot, this is really bad. I took the video down immediately and I sent the VTuber money as an apology for the screw up. I did not make the mistake because I was literally asleep, but regardless, the damage was done, it happened, and the editor is an extension of me because it was on my channel. So to fix it, I paid the VTuber. I am so sorry. I made like no money off the video because it wasn't live for very long, but I gave them like what, you know, I felt would be fair for like the compensation for it, etc. And we called it a day. Even if you didn't fuck up, if it's a fuck up of your team or an extension of you, it falls on you and you have to clean up the mess, okay? Did you poop there? No, but then now it's in your house, you gotta clean it. Like, I'm the face of the brand, even though I didn't do it. The damage was done as a reflection of my brand. That's just what you gotta do. Like, it is what it is. Of course, I never publicly talked about it because it's not relevant. I'm not trying to virtue signal. I just did it all behind the closed doors and call it a day. But the reason I'm bringing it up is because you gotta fix your problems even if you weren't the one that caused it, if it is part of your team.
That VTuber in question being the Rat Queen, Alicia, who for a Rat Queen suspiciously has a cat tail. Back on November 2nd, having seen this video of cats entitled VTuber with Cancer Got Hacked. Alicia at the time in response saying, bro, what the F is this title? Clickbaiting my cancer is insane. Reacting to my next update video is totally fine, but holy S, the title. Ethics doesn't exist when there is ad revenue to be made, I guess. Alicia updating us, the title changed to VTuber in remission now. I still have cancer. My main mass is gone. Remission will be after my final 2 malignant spots are gone. Can't we all call me the funny VTuber or something? I don't even clickbait my cancer and I have it. Adding I left a comment. This is so exhausting. 1, there are comments in their section thinking I'm still hacked now, which I'm not. 2, my cancer isn't a YouTube money glitch. Alicia in the comments responding, both of my channels are already back. I got them back last week. Also, what is your title? Clickbaiting my cancer is so disgusting. Alicia the next morning updating us with, she deleted the video. Thank you for your support, everyone. I'm glad she reached out and tried to mend things. She also paid me the ad revenue from the video as an apology. Stuff like this is really frustrating and upsetting when feeling like I'm being defined by my illness. I appreciate the support and empathy you have all shown me. Mentioning it in videos is fine. My cancer isn't a secret, but please, for future creators, don't use it as your title or thumbnail. Feels feels weird having to say this, but this is the second time this has happened in the past 2 days. I don't monetize my cancer, so please don't do it either. Half a year later, Alicia reacting to Dokibird's Google Doki, saying they said how many hours I built my first PC with a friend, and it only took 4 to 5 hours because we were YouTubing. Doki dealing with this sucks, but what sucks also the person who made the video. Hey Cat, remember me? The person whose cancer you clickbaited for a YouTube video and blamed anyone else you could for that happening. Your drama channel is S, and you take zero accountability. I let it slide and was nice because I was too emotionally exhausted from dealing with the aftermath of your video. But at least you paid me back the ad revenue you made off my cancer, so thanks for that, UD. Kat herself actually making a YouTube comment about this, saying there was a video I made about a VTuber with cancer, and then I saw the VTuber express they didn't want people talking about it. I wanted to respect that, but I was being lazy and planned to delete the private video. It wasn't uploaded yet when I had time, since sometimes deleting a vid takes a while. Kat adding I was asleep the entire time and woke up at 4 p.m. to an S-storm, and I was super confused as to what was happening. Even though the entire situation wasn't my fault, it's a reflection of the Cat and Chat brand, and I immediately took the video down and paid the VTuber compensation for their troubles, with the video being up for 6 hours. Alicia seeing this response and saying, be the bigger person, you absolute F-head. You clickbaited my cancer, the internet called you out, so you changed the title to saying that I'm in remission, which caused people to think I beat it. Then after you got double backlash, you reached out to me blaming your editors. You took zero accountability and gave me the ad revenue to the video because you monetized my cancer. You are not a good person. Stop acting like it. Quote unquote, even though the entire situation wasn't my fault, it's stupid. Caliente then taking to Twitter to talk about this particular subject, reiterating much of what was said in the video and also in that comment. Clarifying about the editor, he does not have permission to post videos to my channel, and he never had posted a video prior to this, so I did not expect that he would do that. Adding, regardless, the blame lies with me, as I should have immediately deleted the video off my channel to avoid the possible misinterpretation that the video was good to go live. Cat now shifting the timeline, saying, I misremembered. I thought I realized something happened at 4 p.m. Pacific when I woke up, but I realized I actually went live, and my editor told me after my stream something happened, making it around 10 p.m. Pacific. That meaning this video was up for the better part of half a day. Cat twice over saying I didn't want to make this public because I thought the situation was privately resolved. Cat also providing 4 screenshots of DMs between her and Alicia from half a year ago. Alicia then replying to Cat directly on Twitter, hey there, idiot. It's me, the person you exploited. Don't worry, I showed all the screenshots in my video. It doesn't save your A's. You said in your own words, I was too lazy to take down, and that taking down videos takes time. You are a liar. You can pretend and act like your editor is the problem, but you are a terrible person who thinks posting about my cancer is fine, who chose to bring me up again to defend yourself when slamming on Dokibird. You bashed Doki for her, quote unquote, blaming others. You are a hypocrite. Trying to call out someone else while you are the problem is just classic you, though. Alicia herself also making a video on this subject entitled, I'm so done. Later saying, very confused by randoms defending Cat, saying I'm doing this to make ad revenue off my response video. So here you go. First is the video showing monetization is off. Second screenshot is showing the title, I'm so done, and that ad revenue has always been off for the video. Among the tweets posted by Cat was this one, now seemingly gone from Twitter. Cat saying, payment proof. I definitely wanted to make sure there wasn't any instance of me unfairly profiting from her cancer, and at that point, the video made $48 question mark. I sent her 3 times that amount to be overly certain. Cat then including a screenshot, which, while edited here, arguably in the original screenshot, not doing a thorough job blanking out Alicia's full name. While her first and last name has been known for years, her middle name had not been. Alicia saying Cat has now deleted the tweet that docks my full government name after 1 day of it being up. When she made a Google document, she censored everyone's fully. When it came to mine, she didn't. I don't know why. To be clear, my first and last name are public due to me being a retired professional esports commentator, but my middle name was never public. This was a lot to take in, and these past few days have been draining. I don't know how you could try to write a quote-unquote professional statement in response to me, but just dox me within it. But she clearly has fully covered others' names before, so why wasn't the same done for me? Alicia also in her video including a screenshot of a reply that she made to Cat's video, which is now removed from Cat's comment section. Alicia saying, my screenshot also includes the comment I made that you deleted, so cheers. Alicia once again saying, also just to be extra clear, I am fine with people talking about my cancer. It isn't a secret. I'm also fine with people reacting to my video response to the situation. All I ask is don't clickbait my cancer in the thumbnail or title. It sucks that she brought me up in the Doki video, but here we are. Alicia in the video itself also describing how various friends and acquaintances, upon seeing Kat's video back in November, were actually reaching out to her to congratulate her on quote-unquote beating cancer, even though that was not yet the case. As others, upon seeing Kat's video in November, had thought that she had been hacked yet again. We'll include the link to Alicia's video down below. Alicia this weekend performing their very first virtual meet and greet at Anime North. That's set for Saturday, May 24th at 3 p.m. Eastern. This rat queen saying, "I will be cheesed to meet you." This all while we have even more reactions regarding the Sinder documents. Turning now over to the Star Dragon VTuber Vienna. Earlier sharing that she had come under fire for quote-unquote not being mad enough at Sinder. Vienna through tears explaining her feelings and reactions to the news, while also posting to her Vienna VTuber YouTube account this video. Vienna's very special talent is that she can apparently cry on command. One user seeing this and saying, "Oh, I guess that's why you could easily cry after throwing your friend down a well for things that did not even impact you." Vienna directly responding, "I'm going to address this once. While I don't want any drama in my channel, there are some serious issues with what you're bringing up. One, I did everything in my power not to cry in my statement, and you can obviously tell the difference between that and my lighthearted clip here. My statement wasn't meant to be a sob story of emotions, but an explanation of what is going on with me and the situation. Two, things that did not impact you. I have seen this said so many times, and I think many viewers are out of the loop of what girly pop is or how I'm related to Sinder. Bao, Numi, myself, Tricky, Yuzu, and Sinder have/had a group called Girly Pop. We were all absolutely the bestest of friends, went to every convention together, every panel, made plenty of music together, had just fun visits, movie nights, talked almost every day in our group chat, shared all our feelings, grief, and suffering. Tricky and I are in boss rush with Sinder, who had plans for much more music to come and even live concerts. The amount of time we spent with Sinder and Red, the amount of love we had for each other was immense. To say this did not impact me is such a mischaracterization. We were best friends, just like all the girly pops. At least that's how we felt. So if you listen to my statement and somehow heard quote-unquote easily cry when I kept myself as composed as possible, and to say that none of this affected me when I'm still reeling from losing all this, I'm still mourning the best friend I thought I had. I have no idea what is going to happen, just like the rest of y'all. I have been getting attacked from both sides of the argument for weeks, and genuinely, it needs to stop." So while we have the Fox Assassin VTuber Kairi back on January 2nd of 2023, sharing, "I had the luxury of drawing Cinder's chibi model." This user nearly 2.5 years later replying, "This didn't age well." Kairi originally replying, "This is also 2 years ago, kinda cringe, you're digging up old stuff," and adding, "Been having some people go back to my old art where I worked with Sinder. This was a commission I did over 2 years ago. At one point, she was a friend to me. It's really weird to do this. Her actions prior to this commission, I didn't know." Adding, "The point being, this was art made 2 years ago. I didn't know the future or can predict the outcome. At the time I made this piece, I was happy with it and was happy posting it. It's the end of the story here. Anyway, thank you for those who understand the art doesn't reflect the person or understanding that I'm not a mind reader. I appreciate everyone who's healing through these crappy times." As who is also picking up the pieces is Starlight Daryl, a composer who has worked with numerous VTubers, including Sinder, even going so far as to nearly create an entire album together. Starlight Daryl now returning to that album and removing all traces of Sinder, sharing, "I had one last crying session about it. I had to listen to the entire album from start to finish as the final QA check before sending it off to streaming services, and the tears wouldn't stop. It's really selfish of me to say this, but even though I know these songs mean a lot to a lot of people, they mean a lot to me too, and I want to be able to be proud of my art without it being painful. So this rebirth is also largely for myself. And now that it's all said and done, I feel like I can close that chapter of my career in life and continue my journey without regret. Love you all. Keep burning bright." All the while, we also have Spite, the Cyber Pup, today letting us know, "Thank you so much for 100,000 followers on Twitch. This is insane. I love you guys so much." Next up, we have the K-pop virtual group PLAVE, last week being the subject of this Billboard.com article, 2 weeks prior also being the subject of a Reuters video, and now with their management company VLast releasing this statement. Summarized as, "PLAVE's agency announces firm legal action against defamation, privacy violations, and stalking by Soompi." VLast saying, "We've received court rulings acknowledging civil liability for damages following the conclusion of criminal proceedings." And adding, "We have recently confirmed ongoing stalking behavior behavior by certain individuals who have attempted to follow or approach PLAVE members, sharing members' travel routes or private information, approaching their accommodations or vehicles, and taking unauthorized photos in private settings are all clear violations of their privacy and can never be condoned. One user replying with 1,000 likes, "Girl, we don't give an F what they're gonna do. Touch their pixel mouth." Another user very clearly replying straight to the point, "They are stalking the real artist in real life." Lucius Merryweather weighing in with, "Watching some people be dismissive of the very real danger that the PLAVE members could be in is so disappointing. Just because they're behind virtual avatars does not make them any less human. You can choose to not like animated content and still sympathize." That is coming up. We have TwitchCon Europe. That's set in Rotterdam from May 31st to June 1st. TwitchCon now tweeting out, "It's time to find out how tall your favorite streamers are. You have until May 26th to request meet and greets in the TwitchCon app." This being labeled by many as a raffle system, and also labeled by many as being too close to being revealed to the actual event. Shy Lily replying, "Absolutely atrocious, massive, ginormous L." While Diariku would say, "I can't wait to not see my chat blends because of the last minute raffle system choice. Good luck, gamers." As further along, we have the self-described single mother VTuber, Otsuka Ray, in their bio being described as a mommy VTuber, full-time solo/unmarried single mother, raising her 4-year-old daughter, Reika. This time last week, tweeting out, "Thank you again for reaching 250,000 subscribers on YouTube. I can't believe it went from 200,000 to this many in just 2 weeks. I'm surprised, new fans and old fans alike. Let's all work together to reach 300,000. Once again, Otsuka Ray going from 200K to 250K in only 2 weeks, and now after only 1 week, hitting 300,000 subscribers on YouTube. Otsuka Ray saying, "I achieved it. Thank you." Also reacting here, "I'm ranked second in the monthly VTuber subscriber rankings. I'm next to Gura-chan. We've been really receiving a lot of support and encouragement from all over the world. Thank you, everyone." And speaking of mamas, here we have Poshi-sensei, recently debuting in 3D. And speaking about her character illustrator was Pavolia Reine of HoloLive Indonesia, remarking, "So happy that I could be part of Pochi Mama's 3D showcase and sing together. If you guys missed it, make sure to watch the archive." And speaking of popular VTuber character illustrators, we have Nacho Neko, soon coming to us with her very own 3D unveiling, set up for this Saturday on May 24th. Further along now, we turn to HoloLive English's Ninomae Ina'nis, recently unleashing her very own power with this brand new outfit, and now revealing plans for her birthday live for 2025 entitled Evermore. This set for Tuesday, May 20th at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, featuring guests like Aki Rosenthal, fresh off 1 million subscribers, alongside others from HoloJP, including Tsunamake Watame and Shishiro Botan. Oh, well, last but not least, we have the quasi-HoloJP member Heikos Bells, also set to join this event. Next with HoloLive English, we further have Mori Calliope, releasing a new song and music video entitled Die For You, as Infinite One would give us details that tickets will be on sale on May 30th at 10 a.m. for the Hong Kong stop of the HoloLive Stage World Tour 2025 event entitled Synchronize. This including Callie and others in HoloLive. As further releasing new music is Gigi Murin alongside Cecilia Immigreen, giving us not just one cover on her channel, but another corresponding cover on Cecilia's channel. All the while with HoloEN, we have Koseki Biju, recently celebrating Mother's Day a little bit late with a set list dedicated to Momseki. This all while we'll soon know what Bibu's makeshift plushie will look like. These products dropping on Wednesday, May 21st at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific, featuring all 5 members of Holo Advent, and of course also including Narissa Ravencroft. Not only releasing her very own cover, but further giving us this orange Narissa and saying, "Please, please, 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 please." That being response to this very popular tweet by Mori Calliope, simply saying, "I love women who are orange." Numerous orange tubers going on to reply to Callie. Raffle here with "Hello, Mori Calliope," and providing us with an orange big cat. As it was also replying was Fuwamoko. Fuwawa giving us this orange and adding, "Moko-chan asked to be orange too, and I said no. Bow bow." Fuwamoko also sending out this request to Twitter, "Ruffians, if you know of any fan art we can use for our Fatal Frame thumbnails, or if you feel like you'd like to draw something, we'd be super happy. Let us know here in the replies or with our tag, bow bow." So be offering up this Fuwamoko cross Fatal Frame artwork, and then naturally being featured in a thumbnail. Fuwamoko adding, "If you ever want to see us play a certain game, having fun fan art to use for a thumbnail makes it really tempting." As also giving us fan art of this playthrough is Nekayama, both before and after. Alongside this piece released by Meow. Well, next up with VShojo, we have Zentreya. Her birthday coming up on Tuesday, May 20th, and saying better buckle up partner. Now promising a fully animated music video, unique merch drop, free 2D Gecko community VTuber model, brand new outfit, and announcement. As also with VShojo, we had Henya showing off this new look. No, wait, hold on. Showing off this new look. It's Bunya. Henya now celebrating 2 years with VShojo. Going on to release new merch, including a plush keychain, acrylic stand, hoppy, and more. While even further, now launching a Pixiv fan box. And clarifying, in case you don't know, this is not in SFW. Fanbox is kind of Japanese Patreon-like Dio. My fanbox will be SFW Dio. All the while, we have Songen here with, well, this was a fun activity. Congratulations, Henya. You aren't flat. This user providing these estimated measurements. This in the wake of these measurements by Vanilla, going on to measure numerous Phase Connect members. Alongside these two measurements and simply saying Dizzy asked, Ikanari Hina remarking, I am but a victim of Sakana's Booba Ray gun. This calls for my reduction. Please transfer the excess to Dizzy and Irie. And we did not have to wait very long for that excess change. All the while Dizzy with Phase Connect would reveal her brand new nurse look. Hina saying so shiny and the ear wiggles. Now she's crying. Cry Dizzy cry. Phase Connect also releasing brand new merch for this brand new look. Alongside a preview we will not be showing on youtube.com. This all the while Phase Connect CEO Sakana would tweet out, wake up, open YouTube. Holy crap, Cleo is not live. Now, regarding their new member Cleo Aite, known for her very long streams, earlier tweeting out, what do you mean my background music was originally composed for me is getting me copyright struck and completely demonetized for 10 seconds of a 12-hour stream. Cleo now here with good news. YouTube sending out this comment. Good news! After reviewing your dispute, UMAG Music has decided to release their copyright claim on your YouTube video. As who has also been fighting the system is Sleepy, self-described as a tacticute elf. This new member of Phase Connect showing this message from Twitter, stating your account, Sleepy Project, was detected by our systems and automatically suspended, violating our rules against inauthentic behaviors. Sleepy saying, for context, I used an old email to grab my username when I switched names, and it randomly got zucked. This website is so functional. That's who is still wholly and fully functional is Connie Space Fetty, aka Connie Confetti of Idol, tweeting this out. Surprise! Available on Friday, May 23rd. Not for punting. That being the Connie Confetti YouTube's plushie, but this particular tweet on Connie's account being a surprise to Connie. 41 minutes later, simply tweeting out, oh, what the hell? All the while, we also have Mythic Talent now sharing our newest signing has informed me that the mac and cheese colored crayon taste the best. Everyone, please welcome Tob to the Mythic team. As now bringing us even more things VTubers say is our co-host Co-Dee.
We kick off today's segment with new outfits, starting with Takane Louie, who on May 10th took to stream to reveal her brand new outfit, baring her shoulders. Oh my god, Louie, you're making me blush. And showing off not one, but two colorways of her Chinese dress-inspired outfit, sending fans and other HoloLive talent into a frenzy. In addition to the new outfit, Louie Nay went on to release a cover of Shanty, making full use of her new look. She joins a handful of other members with Chinese-inspired outfits, including Shirakami Fubuki, who posted her look alongside Louie's, saying, can you feel the synergy? Meanwhile, another fan posted shots of Louie, Aru, and Sui, saying they look like a mafia. Suisei also recently received a new outfit. After a 2-month hiatus, Suisei took to VR chat to show off her new look, noting that it's the first time she's streaming VR chat from home and not in the studio. Sui's stream revealed a new VR chat location, that being the room she used for her 5th anniversary concert, and then went on to showcase a variety of outfits and combinations, from skirts and sweaters to shorts and cut tops, as well as some accessories that include hats, face masks, earrings, and nail colors. Additionally, Suisei went on to make 2 new announcements, one being the official release of the music video for Kirigoto, animated by the famed studio Cloverworks. It was previously only available to watch at the Suisei Archives exhibition. Taku Inoue, who arranged the song, went on to say, it was Suisei's first time writing both the lyrics and composition. It was a demo that started from a single phrase and turned into this epic MV. The other announcement Suisei made was the start of a new type of Holo merchandise. Members-only merch is now available on the HoloLive shop, with Suisei's desktop calendar being one of the first pieces up for sale. In order to purchase the members-only product, fans will need an account for the HoloLive official shop, as well as an account registered with the YouTube channel membership of the talent involved. All you need to do is log into the shop and connect your Google account to qualify for the purchase. Next up, we turn to Takino Sora, who recently celebrated her birthday with a concert stream, where she went on to reveal a new outfit in 3D, and giving fans fans a lot of detailed shots of the new look. Sora invited a variety of guests that included Fuji Aoi, an OG VTuber who debuted in 2017, and first performed alongside Sora in 2018. Aoi went on to say, "It was so much fun getting to sing again after such a long time. I was so happy to see you shining so brightly up close." Also joining the guest lineup was Japanese singer Ayane, who has performed numerous songs for video games and anime that include Higurashi and Steins Gate. Tsukino Sora will also be appearing as a special guest alongside Sakura Miko at the HoloLive Stage World Tour in Hong Kong on July 27th to share the stage with the main performers Nene, Ollie, Callie, Iris, and Narissa. On the topic of concerts, we turn to Roboko, who took to social media to say she had two important announcements, and went on to say she'll be hosting her own birthday live performance on May 23rd, with a new costume reveal and an encore live performance for members only. With even more concert updates, we turn to HoloLive Gamers Fest. The Super Gamers 2 Fest will unveil two life-size figures of Okakoro, made by Design Coco, the same team behind the Picora life-sized figure. They went on to add that a scale figure version is currently in the works. S-tier tickets for the event are now sold out, but you don't have to be in Japan to view the event. A live simultaneous viewing has been announced for Korean fans, and Abema Live have added live streaming tickets for 18 different regions that include the US, UK, and the Philippines. But that's everything from me. Back over to you, False.
Thank you, Co-Dee. And now with even more things VTubers say, we turn to our co-host, Lae-Dee.
Thanks, False. We have a pink creature of some sort, Camilla, who is ready, doing a little dance. That as Camilla debuts a new look, with her new design having done by Sleepy Bunsu, model art by Roll Sheep, and rigging by Otsuka. Though that's not all, as Camilla also receives from V-Stars a custom chibi model, with this debut also including new emotes, animated emotes, and new Twitch interactive alerts coming from Thou Art Potato, as Camilla now announces their series of blind boxes in collaboration with Uwu Market. Every box a ticket to the most whimsical show in town. Collect them all if you dare. Undead VTuber Omi celebrates their birthday, posting, "I was so busy with the song release, I completely forgot that it was my birthday. Thank you so much for supporting and loving me." That being their original song, Galactic Party, with this original song featuring vocals with Kasane Tato and lyrics and music created by Dada Guagun. Further celebrating the official release, showcasing the character reference sheets, but also launching merch that including acrylic charms and a poster. Vampire Cowboy VTuber Valentine has ascended, not only reaching over 10,000 followers on Instagram and subscribers on YouTube, but also celebrating their 3-year anniversary with a new form. With their fully ascended form and design shown here, their Light 2D rigger Mavali can guarantee that she is a heartbreaker. That as Valentine and Patchy collaborate in a cover song, now available for streaming. An entity that lives in your head to help you sleep at night, Pillow Deer, emphasizes that they will always be with you. Receiving cafe latte art as being DaBaby, as Pillow Deer celebrates reaching over 13,000 followers alongside their 3D debut. Posting, "My new 3D model has been in the works since December, and after all this time, I'm finally happy to show you all. And I have a 3D room to go with it." With the 3D model coming from V Custom 3D, that as Pillow Deer debuts their new 3D model and room with an interactive debut with their chat, posting, "I can't wait to use this new stuff more in the future." Mina Aoyama releases their 3.0 debut announcement and subathon, asking, "Are you ready?" That as they also announce their new merch, including 2 lovely posters as well as an enamel pin. Ringmaster VTuber Gil Ryu announces their debut, with their full design shown here of their new 2.0 model, as they would like to reiterate that they are a ringmaster and not a clown. That as they also launch merch in collaboration with Uwu Market, while also waking up to a birthday present from Twitch, posting, "After 3 years of streaming, we finally got Twitch partner. Thank you to everyone that has supported me. I love you all." A live video chat platform for the VTubing community, VOOP Chat, celebrates having launched 1 year ago, having now since gained over 10,000 users and recognized as an official Twitch category. That as they invite everyone to their Vupathon, where all month they will be hosting special events with new friends and your favorite VTubers. Indie brawler game Nubs Arena has now officially launched on Steam, but not without revealing their latest VTuber drop, Meow Munified, adding to one of the many customized characters of your favorite creator in Nubs. Silly Twitch streamer Soda Sneb continues with their charity team of this year being creators big and small, raising money for Cure Cancer Australia. That as Sneb celebrates being featured on Twitch's front page with a 12-hour charity stream for Game on Cancer, posting, "I'm so thrilled to see all your communities coming together to raise money for such an incredible cause." Though that's not all, as this silly Twitch streamer gets infested with these silly little Labubu's. That as V artist Spatula is also shown to have a severe problem, going as far as to Labubify themselves. Though they wouldn't gatekeep the Labubification, having now made it accessible for you two to adopt and become your very own Labubu. That's all from me, and now back to you, False.
Thank you, Lae-Dee. As that is all for this episode, as always, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe below. Send in your VTuber news to our Discord, as we'll have more things VTubers say for you soon.